Let's look at what you'll need on your system in order to develop React applications. I'm using Ubuntu. Ubuntu is it's an open source OS, Unix-based OS. It's really cool. I use this for development. If you're using Mac or Windows, it's fine. You should be able to get these things installed on your system. I'm just going to explain I'm just going to offer the links to Ubuntu or Linux-based systems. So the first thing you'll need to install is Node.js. Node.js is the JavaScript runtime environment that you'll be working on top of. So this is it's a link to install Node using NVM. NVM is the Node version manager. I recommend you use NVM to install Node.js. This has a lot of benefits and it also keeps installation clean. So I recommend using NVM to install Node.js. And along with Node.js, you'll also get NPM, which is a Node package manager, which is a dependency manager for JavaScript applications. So once you get the Node.js and NPM installed to NVM, you have to install Yarn. It's not strictly necessary for you to install Yarn, but Yarn is just it's like a better dependency manager for React applications. I use this instead of NPM, so it's good to use Yarn when you're doing React applications. I found it to be faster and also cleaner using Yarn. So just follow the instructions in here to install on your system. And once you have that installed, you'll need a text editor. I prefer Visual Studio Code. This is what I'm going to use in the demo, and I don't want to recommend anything to you, but so I'm just stating my preference. If you have other preferences already, or like Atom or Sublime, it should be fine. You should be able to get any of these and it should work fine. So these are the links to the text editors that you can get. Now we're going to start the demo after you install all of these. Follow this order, please. Just use install Node.js and then Yarn and then text editor. But in case you're unable to install it on your system, or you're on a system that you cannot access as an administrator, or for any other reason you don't have the time or whatever, there's another option in which you don't have to install anything on your system. This is really cool tool called StackBlitz. StackBlitz is an online IDE for web applications that use JavaScript. I think they basically like expanding a lot of other support as well. But this is like a Visual Studio Code for running on your browser. You can use this for the demo or maybe for other applications that you may develop. You basically open this website and then you can log into your GitHub account if you have one, and you can basically click on this and it'll open up a IDE for where you can develop React applications. So it's up to you. You can get it installed on your system. I would recommend you do it on your system so that you have a solid setup that you can use anytime, even if you don't have internet connection or something. And in case you're unable to do it on your system, then you can go for this.